once you got to
Don't forget your mugs.
I've got, oh, I think Erica's going to give those to us.
Yeah? Okay.
I think so.
I wasn't sure.
All right. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Mel.
Thank you, Nick. How are you this evening?
Good.
Good.
April's not here.
No, I think she's not feeling well.
Something like that, under the weather or whatever the deal is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll make it happen.
Yes,
So,
indeed. The news must go on, as they say.
News goes on. I caught all the various Thursdays when I was on the road.
Oh, yeah? Did you enjoy them?
What? Being on the road or the newscast?
Both.
Oh,
Any,
absolutely.
either?
Yeah, they were very good. Very well done.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah. Joe and you looked really good on that. A lot of good interviews.
Oh,
It was good. It was nice to feel part of the group while I was away.
Yeah, I suppose so. I think we said hi to you a couple times.
You did? Absolutely, right. And so you enjoy all the snow here?
You know, I am enjoying this winter so very much.
Really?
Yes, I am.
What do you attribute that to?
Oh, just some very happy things happening in my life.
Oh, I see. Okay, that sounds kind of personal. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff going on tonight.
We do, yes.
We got candidates. We got health check.
Yes.
And
I think this will be a really interesting discussion with the city council candidates. We've got a lot of good questions in there, and I had a very enjoyable conversation with them over here when we were doing sound check.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Very good. Very good. So, well, what else what's coming up?
Well,
you guys
March.
had that big thing with February, so I saw the whole thing with Valentine's Day, and that,
yes.
that turned out to be pretty nice.
That was a pretty nice package. That
was a nice package. Yeah.
Our winner enjoyed, I'm sure.
So now we got March coming up.
Yeah.
And,
March Madness, right? That's the thing.
Oh, sports.
Yeah. Not my thing, but somebody's thing.
Well.
Spring. Spring is just around the corner. Daylight savings time.
Oh, yeah. There was something I was going to talk about, but daylight saving time. What was it? No, I forgot what it was. Okay.
I don't remember either.
It was good. Oh, well. So, there's something about mugs. Bring me over a mug. Let me just look at this mug thing here.
We have to rock, paper, scissors for which one we get.
Got it.
This is the Tomah Chamber Visitor Center.
Yeah, they're really nice. I like how they feel.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, here. Okay. Well, then take this away. We'll let these up here.
Do you want to go get them?
Oh, you got what?
Wait.
What are we doing?
You're watching LYNXX 24.
Connecting you to the community.
In our top story, the Tomah Chamber unveiled a new look for the city this week. We'll have the details coming up in this week's broadcast. Welcome to your hometown news. I'm Nick Kaufman, joined by Melissa Kay.
Hello, Nick.
Hello. It's been wonderful to be back.
Yes.
It really is.
How was your trip?
It was just great. It was. I felt a little badly for all you folks, that, with the snow and the cold, and I was a month in places where there was no snow.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you felt so bad for us.
Well, I did. I kind of missed being part of that camaraderie that comes with freezing cold and snow, and
bonding together while we shiver,
plowing and keeping out of things. Right. Okay. Well, we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes,
today.
we do. We have a very exciting show for you.
Okay. So where we got this week's Connect 24 is brought to you by Tomah Holme, builders of quality Stratford homes, and Judy Jensen in New Lisbon. The Tomah Chamber and Visitors Center unveiled its new look at the annual Chamber Banquet and Awards Dinner on February 25th. Chamber Marketing and Tourism Director Shay Jellick designed the logo along with some of the board members, and Jellick said the overarching theme behind the new look was unity. She said the gold O conveys completeness and unity, depicting Tomah's reputation as a city that comes together to support and celebrate each other. Chamber CEO Tina Thompson added that Tomah School District's colors inspired the new logo colors as part of the goal in creating the new look that was to use colors that people already identified with in Tomah. We wanted to show our unity with what is already being worn around Tomah and other communities by so many of our residents at this point, and that's what she said. The cattails in the logo were used to pay homage to Tomah's surrounding wetlands and marshes, which are a critical component to the cranberry industry. I think Tomah was ready for something new and fresh, which is what we hoped we have delivered, Thompson said. If you'd like to purchase new Tomah gear with the new logo, you can do so at the website listed on your screen. And so
yes,
here they are.
We have a couple of the tumblers here, 2 different styles of labels.
Oh, yeah, oh, that's right. There are. Look at that. Yeah, very pretty. I guess there's a whole store full of good stuff that you can get and buy. And
they feel nice, too. And I bet you these are the double-line ones that keep your drinks either hot or cold for long periods of time.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure, we'll have to study that later. In the meantime, viewers can see that.
At their February 25th banquet, the Chamber staff and community members announced Tomah's 2018 award recipients. Tomah Mayor Mike Murray awarded Chamber CEO Tina Thompson with the Mayor's Award. Murray said Thompson has kept persevering and promoting the city of Tomah and looking to the best interests of the city. She keeps pushing for the city of Tomah to be better, Murray added. Other awards went to Deb Reed, the recipient of the Rotary Service Award, Rachel Oakes, the recipient of the Ambassador of the Year Award, and American Legion Post 201 received the Military Member of the Year Award. David Schreier received the Community Service Award, and Gerke Excavating and Third Gen were co-recipients of the Member of the Year Award. Finally, for their call to action following the end of August flooding, Toro's Chris Hacker was awarded the Impact Award for being the driving force behind the Toro Challenge to collect donations for flood victims. And for folks in the New Lisbon area, mark your calendars because the New Lisbon Chamber's annual banquet is scheduled for April 27th at the American Conference Center. As usual, at the banquet, the Chamber will be honoring the 2019 Citizen of the Year and Service recipient and the Student Scholarship nominees.
Oh, that's another big deal. That banquet's up again. Yeah.
Yes,
good.
indeed.
An annual event celebrated by big and little kids alike is coming up this weekend, Dr. Seuss's birthday, which also correlates with Read Across America. Locally, you can get in on the celebration in a few ways. On March 2nd, the Hatch Public Library in Boston will be holding a Dr. Seuss birthday party from 10 a.m. until noon. Come for a special story time, face painting, games, and meet the Cat in the Hat. All ages are invited to attend. In Monroe County, the Sparta Library will hold a party celebrating Dr. Seuss from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. on March 2nd again. There will be games, snacks, crafts, and more. And finally, if you want to make the trip to Onalaska, the Barnes & Noble bookstore in Valley View Mall is holding a Dr. Seuss birthday story time at 11 a.m. on, again, March 2nd. Stop by for the games and activities. A buy two-for-one offer on Dr. Seuss books at the same time. Plus, pick up a coupon for a grilled cheese kids meal from the bookstore's cafe for only $4. Wow, there you go. I should be part of that.
You should. Really, it's a big deal.
That's goodies.
Well, the Juneau County Dairy Council is once again holding its Cowtastic Cowmunity fundraiser and is looking for area businesses and organizations to sponsor and donate a cow to be on display later this year at Lions Park in Mauston. The cost of sponsorship is $50 for youth clubs, nonprofits, and school organizations, and $125 for businesses. Plywood cows will be provided for sponsors to decorate, and with a limit of only 70 cows, interested businesses and organizations should get their entry in as soon as possible. Cows will be on display during the month of June at Lions Park, and 10 will be chosen to be on display at Veterans Memorial Park during the Juneau County Fair, where fairgoers can vote for their favorite cow. The winner will earn a $100 cash prize and free sponsorship for the following year. To enter the 5th annual Cowtastic Cowmunity fundraiser, contact Heidi Funken using the information on your screen or message the Juneau County Dairy Promotion Council on Facebook for an official entry form. The deadline to enter is March 31st.
Cowmunity.
Cowmunity.
That's hard to read, actually. It's
kind of fun to say,
It
though.
always looks strange, right? Here are some highlights from area sports. New Lisbon wrestler Jake Rogers' state dreams ended due to an injury at the state wrestling meet this past weekend. Congrats, Jake, on a great season. Tomah High School junior Mark Frisch. Is that Mark or Marquis? Mark Frisch, okay?
Marcus Fritzke.
Marcus Fritzke. Thank you. Marcus Fritzke advanced to last week's state wrestling meet as well. making it through 3 matches in his weight class at the Kohl Center. His state run ended when he was pinned by Reese Dutton of Kenosha Tremper. Fritchie, again, thank you, finished his season with a record of 43-9. Congrats. And another congrats goes out to New Lisbon varsity boys basketball team for pulling out the W in round 1 of the WIAA regionals. The guys won big over Weston with a final score of 69-22. The Rockets advanced to a March 1st regional game where they will take on Gilmanton on their home court. Tickets for the upcoming playoff game are $5 and season passes will not be accepted. Finally, for the Tomah boys basketball team, the regional run ends this week following a close loss to New Richmond, 64-66. I'll have to get that name right. I should have worked on that a little bit. Yeah.
Marcus
Fritchie. Yeah, Marcus Fritchie. Fritchie. Wow. Okay, thank you.
And finally, we'll close with the weekend photos, giving you a snapshot of what's been going on in and around our viewing area over the last week. Here's some of what we've rounded up from this last week. Congrats to Tomah's Jenna Hausman, a member of the USA Women's Floorball team who was selected as the best player from the Americas. The women's team has clinched their spot in the 12th annual Women's Floorball Championships taking place December 2019 in Switzerland. Nomination boxes for the New Lisbon Chamber's Citizen of the Year and Community Service Awards are out around New Lisbon. This one pictured is at Silver Star Health. Find a box and submit your nomination today. Number 3, here's hope of warmer weather on the horizon. Meadowlark Community Farm in Waniwak posted these photos of the seeding work being done in their greenhouse and microgreens that are growing for an upcoming food fair and farmers market, which we'll have details about later on in our broadcast. And number 4, the Warren's Cranberry Festival is a ways off, but the festival's royalty has been out and about recently promoting the festival. The ladies traveled recently to the Wisconsin Dells for the Wisconsin Fairest of Fairs competition. The Wisconsin State Cranberry Growers Association's trade show and cranberry school in Stevens Point, and even the Snowflake ski jump in Westby.
Before we wrap up Connect 24, here's a look at the forecast for the upcoming weekend. For our LYNXX Live viewers, the first day of spring is 21 days away, but March will be coming up like a lion with below normal temperatures that continue the remainder of this week, with colder air especially this weekend and into the early part of the following week. If you head outdoors this weekend, bundle up and limit your time outdoors. Dangerous wind chills between 20 and 30 below are expected Saturday and Sunday and Monday nights. Snow accumulation of between 1 and 3 inches is forecasted for Friday afternoon and evening, with potential travel impacts expected across the state. We won't see the upper 20s and 30s until well into the middle of March, so the hope is, if the old saying holds true, March will go out like a lamb in Wisconsin, taking on old man winter with it. Okay, and I was happy to read that report, having come from where I was. Thank you. Right. We need to take a short break. When we come back, we will be joined by Remy Gomez and Susan Holme, the candidates running for Tomah City Council in District 8. Don't go anywhere.
Tomah Homes, building quality Stratford homes. Country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Tomah Homes, custom homes built around your life.
You want it, we'll find it, you got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Stuart. I'm the Hospital CEO here at Tomah Memorial Hospital. The 65 years that Tomah Memorial has been here in this community is really a commitment by the community to support the hospital. They understand the importance of having health care right here for them, and the services that we provide, we continue to grow to meet that demand. We hope to enjoy the same kind of success at our new facility. Tomah Tomah Memorial Hospital, taking care of you and your family close to home.
You're watching LYNXX.
Connecting you to the community.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. For the next few weeks, we're going to be interviewing the candidates running for Tomah City Council in the April 2nd election to give you a better idea of who they are and where they stand. Kicking things off, we're joined by incumbent Remy Gomez and challenger Susan Holme, who are vying for the council's District 8 seat. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, Remy.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
And Susan.
Thank you.
We talked before.
Yes.
Good. So we have a couple of questions, right? And we're going to give the questions and let them
Launch
answer.
right in.
Launch right in. I want to make sure I get them right here. So what do you consider to be the two biggest issues facing Tomah at this time? And we'll start with you.
Thank you. Thank you. I look at it as two things. One, I really am concerned about the chamber and the board, the council that runs Tomah, the transparency that is brought out. A lot of things are on the agenda that the public isn't aware of. And it's weeks and weeks down the road before the public is even aware that a decision was made. And I think it's important to have people be made aware of what's going on and see what they can do to voice their opinion. And my second thing, I think, is just with you working at the high school, I think you've seen it. I have nieces and nephews in the area, and I think it's the drug use in town. I really would like to see more interaction between the schools, the authorities, and the chamber, the city council, too, to either curb it or to have more say in what happens. What's going on in the schools, why is this happening? And I think the kids need encouragement to get away, and I have a friend on the sheriff's department, and there's constant drug busts, and there's massive quantities of it, which is the scary part. It's not just the smaller quantities, it's large quantities.
Those are two big issues. Remy, how about yourself?
Well,
what do you think of the issues? Two top ones.
Two top issues. I think the development of our south end.
All right.
The south side down.
Oh, thank you.
South end of town. As you guys will find out on the show, Phil and the company are doing a great job. Tomah Memorial Hospital, starting that. I think continuing to rebuild or build around there. And then secondly, I think the revitalization of our downtown, which will be a continued growth. Not going to say it'll be free or cheap, but I think that there's some interesting ways that we have. We got a great city administrator. I think our chamber is doing a great job at getting businesses interested in wanting to come to Tomah, rebranding us, as you had seen, kind of modernize us. But I think the two biggest things would be getting our downtown revitalized and then our south end developed in and around the hospital.
Okay, good.
Well, and so you've touched on then the growth and development, but Susan, what should the City of Tomah's priorities be regarding growth and development?
Is to do it in such a manner that it's fiscally responsible. We have a lot of opportunity to expand and to make things better, but we have to be concerned about those little homeowners too, that are they going to be able to handle it once the tax bills come? And I have older neighbors that are concerned. And that's what kind of brought me to this place, is seeing these people with the concerns that they do have. And where's this money coming from? So we have to do it responsibly, and sometimes maybe incrementally, a step at a time versus get her all done. And that's hard for me to say, because I'm one that wants to, I want it there, I want it built, and I want it now. But sometimes you have to do it piece by piece.
And Remy, what would you say the priorities should be?
To touch on what Susan had said, with the schools, there's a need for after-school activity or community involvement and community growth, and I think that happens typically more in a community center. In my eyes, I think the top thing should be community rec center, where it's not just built around sports. I mean, you would have your Special Olympics, you would have your Boys and Girls Club, you would have your after-school tutoring, you'd have your adult fitness in there, you would have really a need that is bigger than Tomah. And if you've been here for any amount of time, you know that Tomah represents more than just inside the city limits. There's a lot of surrounding areas and surrounding kids that are going through the same struggles as our kids. And the more we can do to curb any bad behavior or even just steer it in a direction where kids just sometimes need an opportunity, a place to go.
That's great. Well, that's good to hear from both of you.
It is, and we've run out of time, but thank you so much for coming on.
No problem. Thank you.
We need to take a short break, but when we come back, Tomah Memorial Hospital CEO Phil Stuart will be here for the February edition of Health Check 360. Stick around.
Very nice. Very good. Very nice.
Tomah Homes, building quality Stratford homes. Country cottage. Wraparound porch. A kitchen that loves to be cooked in. A mudroom with a washer and dryer. Custom designs. Tomah Homes, custom homes built around your life.
Audiences are cheering.
I need a chauffeur. What experience do you have? Public relations.
Green Book is the winner of 3 Golden Globe Awards, including Best Supporting Actor, Mahershala Ali.
A true virtuoso.
And Best Picture of the Year.
LYNXX. You speak German, huh? That was Russian. I could pick up a little bit.
Viggo Mortensen is terrific.
I don't think I've ever met anyone with your appetite. Yeah, right?
Green Book. Watch it now. Not on Netflix streaming.
Hi, I'm Phil Stuart. I'm the hospital CEO here at Tomah Memorial Hospital. The 65 years that Tomah Memorial has been here in this community is really a commitment by the community to support the hospital. They understand the importance of having health care right here for them. And the services that we provide, we continue to grow to meet that demand. We hope to enjoy the same kind of success at our new facility, Tomah Memorial Hospital, taking care of you and your family close to home.
Americans love their cars, but when accidents happen, trust Abra Auto Body and Glass. America's most recommended to get it fixed right the first time, on time. Whether paintless dent repair from those dings, dents, and hail damage, collision repair from that nasty rear ender, or glass repair from that pesky rock chip, you'll get the highest quality repair from quality professionals. Call Abra Auto Body and Glass in New Lisbon at 608-562-6500.
You're watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to the community.
Welcome to the February edition of Health Check 360, sponsored by Tomah Memorial Hospital. This month, I'm joined by Hospital CEO Phil Stuart, who's here to give us an update on the construction of the new Tomah Health facility. Welcome, Phil.
Well, thank you for having me.
Got the top dog now.
Yeah.
I've been gone for a month, so this will be a perfect question to ask you. Yep. And apparently they got some things that'll be running in back of us over here. Right. So tell us, the viewers, me, where are we at with the building program? Yeah, the program is actually what we say is on time and on budget, and we're making very good progress. I know we've got some shots of the hospitals under construction. Mm-hmm. What you'll see first is the ground floor, which is mostly outpatient work, the emergency room, and radiology lab. Those things are basically where the outpatients will go on the first floor. This right here, what we're looking at? Yep. Okay. The hospital is 3 stories. The second floor will be mostly inpatient work, which will be our obstetrics, medical surgical, operating rooms, infusion therapy will be all on the second floor. Yeah. And the third floor will be our cafeteria and administrative functions, human resources, and things like that. So as you look at it, it'll be going from the bottom floor to the top floor. Basement? No basements. It's on a slab. CT, MRI, all the radiology, where's that?
That's all on the first floor.
Okay,
So it'll be
very
easy
good.
access for everybody.
Very good access, yeah. Very well thought through.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
I hope so. And the schedule is still October-ish, right?
Right. We should have substantial completion July, August. We'll take about 2 months to make sure we get all of our equipment in the building, make sure it's all functioning.
Sure.
We have to retrain all the staff on the new building and plan on opening the first week of October.
So you got to keep things going in the old facility, right? And then gradually get in. That's going to be fun. Huh?
Well, we've actually been planning this for a year on how that's all going to transpire. So there'll actually be a day, hopefully only a day, where we'll actually have 2 hospitals open simultaneously.
Only a day?
Only a day.
Oh, that's good.
So hopefully.
That's a challenge.
Yeah.
What about infrastructure? Anything new going on that you had to do? The interchange, what about that thing?
So the access into the campus, there'll be a new entrance off of Highway 16 that will cut across into the campus from the west. Gopher Avenue, which is on the south side of the campus, kind of looks like a frontage road between us and the interstate.
Oh, okay.
That's Gopher. Gopher Drive, depending. Right. And what will happen with that is that's going to be completely torn out and rebuilt. It'll go from a Class B to a Class A road, and there'll be another main entrance on the campus from that direction. So you'll be able to come in off of 16 or come in off the interstate because it'll be right there to get right to our campus.
Right. Now, what kind of, are you expanding the services offered at the new facility versus the old one?
We're not going to offer really any new services, but we'll have a lot better capacity. We're going to go from 2 operating rooms to 4. We'll have a dedicated suite for endoscopies. We'll have 10 rooms just dedicated to infusion therapy. We have 2 now. So we'll be expanding so we can take care of more people quicker.
Wow, that's good. And now, of course, all the prices are going to go up for this because you're building a new building. That's going to cost us all more money for medical.
Well, first off, the whole project's about $66 million, all new equipment in the building. But when we plotted this out and put it all together for bonding purposes, there will be no greater increase in the cost for us to treat patients than what we currently do now. We will raise rates accordingly, but they won't be going up exponentially. It'll be basically what we do now, between 0 and 3% per year, and that's what we've plotted out, and that will be all we'll do, just like we do today.
You heard it here first. That's very good. Well, that's great. Thank you very much. That was a great update, Phil.
Sure.
Okay, good. Well, you can find updates on the new Tomah Health facility at www.tomahhospital.org. When we come back, we'll be filling you in on what's coming up in your community, so stay tuned with us. That was good. That was great filming there on that. Especially, well, the inside is cool. I love to see drywall going up.
Hi, I'm Phil Stuart. I'm the Hospital CEO here at Tomah Memorial Hospital. The 65 years that Tomah Memorial has been here in this community is really a commitment by the community to support the hospital. They understand the importance of having health care right here for them. And the services that we provide, we continue to grow to meet that demand. We hope to enjoy the same kind of success at our new facility, Tomah Memorial Hospital, taking care of you and your family close to home.
Tell me something, girl.
Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
I just don't feel comfortable.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sing that song that I love.
No, I can't do that.
All you gotta do is trust me.
Rent it now on demand. You want it? We'll find it. You got it. Price match and relax. That's the Rudick Jensen deal, sealed with a platinum level membership. Oil changes, done. Tires, brakes, alignment, all done. Car wash, you got it. Rudick Jensen Auto Mall, New Lisbon. Check out our inventory online at rudickjensen.com.
You are watching LYNXX 24, connecting you to your community.
Welcome back to LYNXX 24. Here's a look at what's coming up in your community. The Tomah Haiti Mission Team is holding a father-daughter dance from 6 until 9 p.m. on March 2nd in the Tomah Middle School gym. If dad is not available, grandfathers, uncles, godfathers, or any father figure can attend in his place. The cost is $10 per dad, and tickets will be sold at the door. The attire is semi-formal. Refreshments will be served, and flowers will be available for purchase at the dance.
And the Castle Rock Harley Owners Group is holding a Mardi Gras party from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. on March 2nd at Real Brothers Harley-Davidson in Mauston. Come out for music, raffles, a bake sale, and silent auction. Po' boy sandwiches and jambalaya will be available for purchase, and all proceeds go toward scholarships for local high school students.
And finally, getting ready for spring with area farmers at the food fair and farmers market taking place from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. on Saturday, March 9th at Sacred Heart Catholic School in Reedsburg. Sample foods ranging from beef, lamb, and pork to cheese, vegetables, honey, baked goods, and more. The event will also feature free mini sessions on plant propagation, tips for herb drying, and CSA food cooking demonstrations.
I'm excited for the farmers market to be here.
You know, it's something even just talking about it, because, you know, with the weather the way it's been, it's like, wow, vegetables are becoming in soon.
Green and herbs.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
yeah,
it's exciting.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Yes, spring is how many days away? 21?
Yeah, it's March. Yeah, it's like the equinox or something like that. Yeah, right. Well, thanks to Remy Gomez, Susan Holme, and Phil Stuart for joining us this week. And thank you to Tomah Memorial Hospital for sponsoring Health Check 360.
That was a really good conversation that you had.
With what?
With all of it. You know, I think we didn't get to as many questions as we wanted to with the candidates.
No, the candidate thing kind of flew by pretty quickly. I would have liked to get into things more. Okay,
yeah.
Are we ready to close it down though here?
Well, we're getting there. But you know, that hospital, we had a really, that's very interesting, because I was very curious how they were going to do the roads and what entrances they're going to use.
I see. Okay.
All right.
Well, there was an awful lot about that again, we could have had more time spent on.
Okay, now we can close out.
Okay, I got you. Okay, very good. Well, thanks to all of our sponsors, YouTube viewers, and to all of you tuning in at home to LYNXX 24, where we are connecting you
to the community.